Hi, thanks for joining me today. My name is Basha and welcome to my channel. I would like to give you a quick rundown of my garden. It's almost the end of September now, and I would like to show you how my garden is looking like. Now, I'll have to talk a little bit quiet because I've got neighbors on both sides and I'm not sure if they're in the garden and I don't want them to think that I'm completely bonkers. So anyway, so I'll just forgive the I have got some rugs just on the furniture, just drying because I had quite a lot of rain. But this is the border, and there's my dog's toy as well here, excuse for that. So anyway, this is the border. Originally I had a very small border just here in line with some roses and now I've decided that I'm gonna dig it all completely out, and my grass is now starting from here. So you've got this huge border there and some more border here. I'm trying to fill this up. It was during the summer, it was absolutely full of different bushes, but since then now I've removed them, and what I'm doing now is I am trying to fill them up with some more maybe hookgrass, because I absolutely am obsessed with hookgrass and all different types of those hookgrass and hookerellas, and also hellebores. This is what I'm trying to get now. I'm planning what to do now for the spring. So this is the boarding corner that I used to have. So what I've got now, I've replaced the Fatsia japonica, which was there in the corner, with a Zambucus, I think it's Golden Tower. So this one's gonna grow quite tall, but it's gonna be quite narrow. It did suffer a little bit when I transplanted it because I did it in the midst of the summer. However, it's recovered now, and now you see all my hooker corner, which is looking absolutely stunning. I love those colors. I mean, how can you not love this? That is just absolutely beautiful, and the colors will change with the seasons. I do have also some primroses, mostly double primroses, double flowered primroses. Some of them actually started to flower for me, and I'll show you just now. Those ones are now going over. There we go. Those ones just started to flower. Don't remember the IDs, but most of them are all ballerina variety. There we go. Also my astilbe stopped flowering now, but I'm keeping the flower stalks because they still look quite nice, even though they've changed now colors and they're looking very dry. Some more primroses of different varieties, and obviously hookgrass. Now this is my Coco Loco, I think, rose, which I absolutely love. She's trying to bloom and she has got quite a lot of blooms. If you can see just here, there we go, she is covered in blooms. Don't know why. My Emma Bridgewater is still starting to bloom. Some more astilbe and hookgrass. There we go. Some geraniums. I love this geranium. This is Geranium Dreamland and it's absolutely stunning. I love its growing habit. It's quite low, but it's very it's spreading nicely, excuse me. And again, more roses here. I need to I've got those ones too close, so I've got here's the one rose. Oh my goodness. I'll put the name on the screen because I completely forgot. And this one is the Japanese type rose here, and it's got gorgeous flowers, white with a kind of lavender in the center. It's called Olivier. It says, when I bought it, they said it was Japanese type. My Bathsheba went absolutely batshit crazy. It was a tiny little rose, and when I bought it, it was bare root, and look what happened. Now it's glowing and climbing on a rose pergola. There we go. is trying to bloom as well. I know that some people got problems with growing them. I don't know why. I know that one of the gardeners, I think he's got his YouTube channel, he's called Ben the Gardener, and he apparently had a problem growing Bathsheba well. Mine must be flowering all summer, and it's still flowering, still flashing through. Well, let's move on to this border. Excuse my shadow. I've got some yarrow here. I quite like the yarrow. Actually, I've got quite a lot of pink, but I also had quite a lot of yellow, and that's gone now. This is Bring Me Sunshine, still in bloom. My little asters, which I am obsessed with. I love the color. Some ornamental grasses in between, but I might change that as well. Another favorite, this is Cosmos Chocolate. This dude just not stop flowering. The flowers are not as big anymore because obviously it's the end of the season, but they're still rich in color and smell absolutely gorgeous, chocolatey. This is the rose, another one, favorite one. Oh my god, it's still in bloom. There's got lots of blooms. I think it flowered for me, oh my goodness, 4 or 5 times now. It's the double Camille. I'll put the name on the screen again. I can see it's covered in aphids. I didn't know you can get aphids this time of the year, but well, you're learning something every day. My boxcobel is in bud again, started to bloom again. Excuse the rugs lying on the floor, they are drying now because we've had quite a lot of rain. And I've potted some salvias in between the roses. Ornamental grasses, my evergreens, I've got 4 of those ones, that type is beautiful blue color, just to add color in the winter. Some more primroses, more yarrow, and I do have this gorgeous little tree. It's little and it's very insignificant, but it will grow into stunning tree. It's not going to be big, but it's called Sun Rival Redwood tree, and oh my goodness, and what's sweet, it's so little at the moment, but it's got tiny little crab apples. When it arrived a few months, I think a few weeks back, the crab apples were green and yellow, and now they changed their color. It's not big, but it's gonna grow to about 4 meters by 3 meters, so it's gonna create kind of nice umbrella shape. Some more roses here. That one I had to move, and it's just kind of defoliated completely for me. My pink flamingo, that has to be moved from the front garden and is throwing a fit, but it will recover. Some more evergreen, but those are kind of little ones, and they always, they're miniature. They will have this gorgeous rusty color in the winter. And obviously I've put some climbing heucheras and heucherellas inside the pot. I want to kind of get this nice nice effect. Here I've got some Nandina domestica. That one is, I think, red light variety. I haven't quite like the domesticas at the moment. Now let's moving on here. This is Mess again. This Acer, oh, I don't know what kind of variety it is, but it started to grow. It was in the ground. I wasn't doing that well, so I've put it in the pot, and oh my goodness, look at this whipping effect. That is the way it's growing. And my Cymbidium just here, and that's how it's looking at the moment. It's changed a lot since the spring. Yeah, I will be changing again, and next year a little bit. I want to add nice border, and maybe kind of stone cobblers around the border, just to kind of nicely separate it and create a nice kind of visual. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to filling up. I'm starting already thinking about spring, so I'm planting primroses, hellebores, just to set that nice winter interest and nice early summer bloom, spring blooms in the garden. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me today and staying with me. And that was just a quick update in autumn. Bye.